Good evening. Welcome to another riveting edition of Three Dudes Brews, the last call. I'm happy to welcome you on this wonderful journey, this liquid journey, if you will, into beer, craft culture, insight, and a little bit of everything, a little bit of nothing. I'm happy to be joined by the Greekiest man I know, Costas Sangaruli. How you doing, Costas?
What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Not much, dude. It's a busy holiday season,
Yes.
It's a nice
Yes,
wind down, go back to work. Give me another reason to drink. Holy shit, drink. Give me another reason to drink beers.
Cheers to
Cheers.
drinking beers.
Yeah, buddy. Excuse me. I tried to muffle, guys. I'm sorry. My mother.
You tried.
My mother taught me manners. I just never took to them, really. Okay. Speaking of drinking beers and having no manners, tonight joining us live again. This is my first time live with this guy, Costas. This is his second time. Him and Ed had him on a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Buddy was on the mend. Buddy was sick. Buddy wasn't drinking, which is weird. Buddy is drinking now, and Buddy is happy to welcome, returning to the show, Reason to Chug. Like anybody needs a reason. Greg, welcome to the show, dude.
What's up,
Cheers.
guys? How we doing? Cheers. Let me crack this
Cheers,
bad
dude.
boy open.
What do you got there? What do you got? Oh, there we go. Oh no, we just sipping it. Okay.
Are we chugging? Do we have a reason to chug?
Yeah,
We
let's.
sure do.
I mean, it's my Friday. Cheers, guys.
It's
Hey,
my Friday as
perfect.
well, and
It's my
we got
Thursday.
back on. So here we go.
Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Buddy wins every time. Oh, good beer, dude. I don't often make a habit of chugging like double IPAs, but wow, that went down like smooth as baby shit. Tonight, guys, I'm drinking this. It's American cheese. I had the pleasure of driving through the great state of New York, although I bought this in Smithfield tonight before coming here. This is brewed primarily in New York City. They have a brewery in Washington, D.C., which I almost got to. I was in the region. We'll talk about that a little bit more tonight. Other half cheese is what I'm starting with. I have a few other beers to my left here, one in the fridge that I'm going to be enjoying throughout the show. Costas, what do you got going on, dude?
Me, I'm just drinking a straight out Coors Banquet.
Nice.
That's it. Nothing
Old
crazy.
school. Wow.
Old school. Yeah, I love it in the glass.
In the
bottle.
little glass bottles.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
This is like
I feel like I'm 10 again at the family cookout. I'm going to rob those from the cooler, dude. I don't know.
it's
Those
it's
are
a
perfect.
classic day drinking beer. That's all.
And if you're going to chug a beer, dude, that is like one of the easiest beers to chug.
That's what I'm saying. The last time Greg was on, I was trying to chug a beer and I couldn't get it down. I was like, I don't remember what it was.
You
but
failed. You
I
did fail. I remember seeing the highlights
It
from
was
that.
a
You
chug
did.
fail.
It was
Yeah.
like I was
Was it?
shamed a little bit, Costas. I'm like this.
I had to redeem
This is my
myself.
guy. Yeah.
So,
We call
was
that
feeling
a
that
slow sipper.
Yeah, for sure. What do you got going on over there, dude? What did you just chug?
I got a Outlaw Light.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's one of my
Oh,
favorite
what-
beers.
Is that local to you?
No, it's from Colorado, but it's so they have a special they've been doing for like 6 months where it's regularly it's $13.99 a case, and you get a $10 rebate, so it's $4 for a case. So I never pass that up.
$4 for a case of beer.
Oh yeah,
Is that
this guy knows where all the discounts are at.
is that
You know,
drink worthy
yeah.
though? I mean, all right. So I understand you can chug it, but is it like drinking a natty? Does it have flavor? Does it have taste?
yeah, it's got really good flavor. I would say it's more along the like Miller Lite scale. To me,
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
think of like light beer, Coors Light has the least amount of flavor. Miller Lite's probably in the middle, and then I'm not a big fan of Bud Light. I don't know, it tastes moldy to me, but
Yeah, I'm not a big. I drink Buddy Lights when I was just a little buddy. Then my palate developed, and I learned what good taste was. And I mean, if I'm going to drink light beers now, it's going to be a Miller Lite, to be honest with you. But
yeah, Outlaw's
day
more
drink,
like a
sure.
Miller Lite.
we go on this annual camping trip. I went last year, and I bring a case of good craft beer, like the good shit, and a bottle of scotch, of course. And then
Nice.
I bring like 75 light Miller Lights because you can't drink like reasonably at 46 years old. I can't reasonably drink like 8 or 9 craft beers at 2:00 in the afternoon. I mean, I could, but
Right.
I don't want to be. I have. I don't want to be blackout drunk.
Right.
On the you know.
You want something you can drink all day and night. Keep you upright. Mix in an IPA here and there.
Yeah, notice how he said 75 Miller Lights or whatever for a 5-day trip.
Nice.
You know,
dude, you go on the boat, you fill up the cooler. I need to have more than 3 or 4, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
So, the holiday season has just ended, guys. What have we been drinking in the past few weeks? There's been seasonal beers. There's been not so seasonal beers. Costas, what do you got? What do you got going on? What have you been drinking lately? What's your go-to during Christmas time?
Whatever's cold, whatever's available. If I'm being honest, right? You know, it's a holiday season.
True.
Excuse me, but for and Ed, we should mention that Ed's not on tonight because Ed's extended family. Flu is rampant around our area, so there's a lot of his family members that have pneumonia, flu. There's a lot of coworkers. It's everywhere right now.
Under the weather, if you will.
Yeah, everybody's under the weather right now, so
it's everywhere. My kids were sick for a week.
What's that?
My kids were sick for the past week, so it's everywhere.
Right. Yeah. They go to school, they come into contact with everybody else, and they come home, and then they share it with you, and now you're sick, and
totally suck. Yeah. It's like a sick mill. I used to work with children, and they'd all be sick at the same time.
It's insane.
Everybody would get sick.
So. Yeah. For it was more hard stuff. It was we polished off a bottle of Jack Daniel's bottled and bond 100 proof.
Oh, you don't say. Yeah.
That went down nicely.
Yeah. That's when you had me try a few.
Yeah.
That was very smooth. Yeah, for sure.
And then of course, Coors Banquets and Coors Lights and anything and everything. I don't even know. It was just so
whatever's in the cooler.
So many beers. Yeah, whatever's in the cooler. Yeah. I had the absolute privilege of I got in the car the day after Christmas and I drove for 8 hours and I landed in the city of Alexandria. And I got this beer from Alexandria. I'm going to pour it really quick. It's by Port City Brewing, which is in Alexandria. It's one of you don't think of Alexandria when you think of like great pizza and great beer, but you probably should consider it because this is one of their beers. Port City, it's a wit beer. It drinks more like a pale ale. It's very, very subtle. It's like a subtle orange, very subtle orange. It's very drinkable. It's only like 4.9. This would be a beer that I brought to chug, not the other half. Nice. I got back in the car. And I drove another 8 hours south, and I landed in South Carolina, where it's a balmy 75 degrees, gorgeous, sunny. Like, why am I living in New England? But anyway, I was able to travel. I traveled to like a bunch of different breweries while I was down there. But one in particular, holy shit, I fell in love with. Costas is sipping it right now. It's Edmund's Oast. They're out of Charleston, South Carolina. They have a bevy of sours. They have some really good IPAs, double IPAs. Really good location in Charleston. Everything in Charleston is a really good location if you haven't been, go. But oh my God, that beers are this selection. So I've been drinking like a good collective of foreign beers, if you will, and they're very delicious.
It's funny you mentioned that because for Christmas I got a 9-pack of beers around the world, which was cool. The kids,
that's awesome.
The kids in the family know me. I got a bottle of Belvedere vodka.
Oh,
I got a bottle of mead from Philadelphia.
That sounds terrible.
Oh wow!
No, mead from Philadelphia. A 9-pack of beers.
What kind of mead was it, Costas?
I think it was like a pineapple mead.
Oh yeah.
So pineapple mead. I got vodka. I got some bourbon barrel aged wines, beers around the world. Like just the table was just like stacked high with stuff. So that's why I haven't hit any of the local craft breweries because I've got just an overwhelming amount of
so much beer. Yeah, so much beer.
So
much
and then
beer.
you came back from Virginia and in South Carolina and everything, and you brought back all these guys. And this sour, it's not very tart.
You don't mind it tart?
No, I don't like cranberry is normally very tart. This is kind of a sweet sour. It's not very like the pucker factor isn't very. It's not huge. I'm not like. Oof,
I had it on draft, and I was like, wow! And then I saw the cans. I'm like, I'm gonna get some cans. But really delicious beers. That's what I like about you got like this New England style beer, but then you travel everywhere else around the country, and this New England style is like it's not just in New England, you know what? Not just New England. You do it.
So
they got New England IPAs I see all the time.
Yeah.
So Greg, tell us about your Christmas. Did you get any? What were you drinking? Did you get anything special?
Did Santa Claus leave you some good beers in your stocking, dude?
I got a couple. I got the Merry Monkey from Victory. I went through those. They were 9%ers. They were really good. It was they had a little bit of a cinnamon taste, so it was perfect for the holidays. Nice. And then my local beer store, it's a little different out here where the beer and the alcohol are separate. They have to be in separate stores.
It's like that down south too, believe it or not.
Yeah. The one beer store by me, they always have off-season stuff on discount. So I got a 15-pack of Founders Shanties, and they were I know they're very chuggable, 3.5%.
Yeah. Oh,
and I got those for about $6 after discount, so I was pretty pumped with that.
Yeah.
So and then
where you get these discounts from, guys?
I'm telling you, around here they have the discounts. And then I picked up. This is a local brewery. It's called a Poolside Peach. It's from Rivertown Brewing, and it's more of a summer beer. It's 4.5%. But I got a mixed pack. This one's the peach. There's a blueberry cucumber Kolsch that I haven't tried yet. I'm gonna do a taste test. Yeah, no, I can't wait to. And then they have a lemon lager, so I'm gonna. This one's
there you go. Crack another one, guy.
Pretty chuggable.
Oh yeah.
And then I have with me that I'll break open in a little bit is it's Allagash.
Oh, I love Allagash. Anything? Go ahead and tell me.
It's Haunted House.
Oh, nice. I haven't had that one.
Hoppy dark ale. It says 6.6%. We'll pop that one open in a little bit.
Nice.
But other than that, we did a little. For Christmas morning, we do some either mimosas or some screwdrivers to get us going. Then we had some champagne on New Year's, and then my wife made a couple flirtinis that were a little sweet for my action. But we were both bartenders, so we always come up with the craziest stuff. So
nice, that's awesome. What did you tend bar out there in Pittsburgh? Yeah.
No, this was down the Jersey Shore. I lived there for almost 20 years. I worked at a place called the Patio Bar in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, right on the water there. I worked there for a few years. I worked at a TGI Fridays for a while. So,
nice.
Yeah, I tended bar for about 12 years, I think. Off and on, I popped out and popped back in every once in a while. But me and my wife met at a bar there. We were both bartending. So.
That's awesome, dude. That's all. That's
great story.
Beer brings everybody together. Let me ask you something. Being a man of the New Bedford region, originally, right? I know a few of the good breweries out there. What's your favorite Massachusetts brewery, if you could pick one from the home state?
I'm trying to think. Well, Cisco's is literally the next block over from my mom's house. So I walk.
That's like a beach party down there, right?
Yeah. Whenever we're in town, we were there in June, and I can walk there, so we go there all the time.
That's easy.
I'm trying to think. We went to this. It was an Irish pub. My sister-in-law lives in Canton, and we went to an Irish brewery over there. I can't remember the name of it, but they had.
In Massachusetts.
I know. They had a Celtics beer. It was a red ale that they had.
Oh yeah. No,
I've seen that.
I had seen that. I do remember that. Yeah.
Because it's Irish. hell,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
And
it was cool.
Like,
It
the
was a
guy
cool
that
spot.
owns the place is like straight from Ireland, right? I believe so.
Yeah,
I think
they had
so.
all
Yeah.
types of like old like boxing stuff on the walls, and like it was a
Yeah,
real cool
yeah.
spot. Yeah. So trying to think, we went to a couple of she at the day after her wedding, she got married in last October, or the October before. It's 2 years now. And the day after her wedding, she set up a bus with a brewery tour. So we went to like 4 different
Oh,
breweries.
that's terrible.
Castle
so
Island?
awful.
You guys, Castle Island, I think was the name of one of them.
Oh yeah. I've been out to
Yeah.
Castle. Yeah, that's. She sent them
It was-
an email this week. Yeah, that's a tremendous brewery too. They have a lot on tap.
Yeah, so we had a lot of beers those days.
I have like 2 favorites in Massachusetts, and I can't beat either one of them, or I can't unrate either one of them. Treehouse Brewing, of course, and
That's it. We went to that one too. Yeah, that was the other one we went to. They have the big outside, and they had like a taco truck outside.
yeah, oh yeah, they always have something going on.
Yeah.
Oh, hey James, this is James, JBD Brewing. What's the thing? A riff raff on Saturday. So Saturday here in Rhode Island, they're having a festival. It's called Riff Raff. You're gonna be away, Costas. It's
gonna be
it's all barrel aged stuff.
Yeah.
It's
at the Guild in Pawtucket, I believe, right?
It's at the Guild in the Bucket. Yeah, it's
all real ales.
It's all real like hardcore ales too. It's like all barrels, all like yeah. So that's what's your thoughts on barrel aged stuff, Greg? Do you find it chuggable or do you find it more sippable?
It's definitely slow sippers.
Yeah,
those are. I feel like the only time I've had a couple of barrel aged, I wake up the next day usually with a pretty big headache because
for sure
you have 4 or 5 of them. They're always high percentage.
It makes my acid reflux blow up in my chest. Oh my god, I get drunk so much quicker.
You sure do. Yeah, I remember there was when I was a lot younger, when I was working at Fridays, we went across the street to this bar and they had this snowman tap. And I was like, I want whatever that beer is. And it was like, I remember it was like 10%. It had a whiskey base. I was like, I had 4 of them and I was off my rocker for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
I went to a brew fest, and it was actually at this brewery called Gray Sail. I don't know if you're familiar with the Captain's Daughter. Do you know that girl? You know her? Greg?
No. Gray Sail sounds familiar.
She doesn't visit Pittsburgh. She should. So Gray Sail does various amounts of beers, but they're known for Captain's Daughter.
It's huge throughout all of New England.
Double IPA, bam, like 8.5% alcohol by volume. Delicious. Even better, like you go to these local restaurants and they give you the deuce for like $6. Oh my God, it's fantastic. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I went to the Gray Sail Brewing. They have a small little parking lot. They had like 10 brewers in little tents. You go in their garage and they had like this horseshoe, and they were all like just barrels. It just went up to the barrel. Oh my God. Not one of them was under 10% alcohol by volume.
Oh my God.
But he had a long ride home from Westerly, needless to say. But
I hope they were giving you small glasses.
Yeah. Good times. We need a Honduras. What is that thing? We went to Honduras on a cruise, found a brewery, and they had New England IPA. It was delicious in Honduras.
Do you want to borrow my glasses?
Yeah, dude, I can't. I don't need my glasses. About a month ago, and I'm unable to see.
Nice.
Cause I'm gonna throw the floor at you. Go ahead.
Right. I'm just saying. You can't read it, but so J&D Brewing, they went to Honduras on a cruise, found a brewery, and they had a New England IPA, and it was delicious. That's awesome. Like
the New England style can go across the states.
It's global.
Global for sure.
It's global. That's
Moving
awesome.
around.
I'm actually leaving for a cruise on Saturday, and we're supposed to be heading to Aruba, Curacao, and what's the other one? Bonaire. There we go.
Have you scouted the brewery or the beer scene in Aruba yet, Costa?
I have not, but that is on my to-do list as we're traveling. I'm going to Miami tomorrow, so
all right. So you got some time.
I'm gonna see what what
You gonna get
Miami offers quite a lot.
You get it on the jet plane and you're flying on down.
Yes.
You having any like road sodas on the way?
At 7 o'clock in the morning?
Hey, dude, we're weird people. Come on.
I don't know. Maybe maybe something in the morning. Maybe a little Bailey's in the coffee. I don't know.
There you go.
Greg, any international beers that you can relate to that you've had that you can like throw out at us? Maybe throw out at Costas as he's traveling.
I'm trying to think. I have been to Aruba. I don't remember any. It's a very small island. You can walk from one end to the other, but I don't remember any breweries there. I remember we went to. I think it was a Frosty. They might have had a Frosty Frog there. I know those are a chain, but
Frosty Frog, Senior Frog.
Oh, maybe it was a Senior Frog. There was when I went on vacation in South Carolina to it was in Myrtle Beach. It was right outside of Savannah. But they had a Frosty Frog there that had all the frozen drinks there. They had like 30 different types. It was like Baskin Robbins for frozen liquor.
There's like a daiquiri type of place?
Yeah. They had like 30 different kinds.
Oh, take me to Aruba.
Well, Aruba apparently has Ryerson Brewing. It's got a 4.5 rating on it.
Oh, that's
and
not bad.
Ciabatta Beer World. I hope I'm not mispronouncing it. But,
Probably. Yep.
It's also a 4.5 rating.
Oh,
so it looks like it might be hitting.
Aruba, is that like the Dutch? Is that the Dutch people?
Yeah. Dutch, yeah.
So it'd probably be more of a German style brewer.
I would think that it would be like a
What's
central.
Dutch? Oh, Stella Artois. That's a Dutch beer. Oh my god.
Stella Artois. Yeah.
The thing is because of everything that's going on with Venezuela, and there's a massive armada in the Gulf of Mexico, America, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're going right down. You're sailing right down.
Our itinerary may or may not change.
Oh.
So, yeah, I was looking forward to it. Like I've been to, we went to Bermuda. We go to Bermuda quite often, and they've got Frog and Onion out there, and they've got
What's that? What's Frog and Onion?
It's just restaurant / like brewery, like brew pub that's like inside of this old castle. You would love it.
That sounds awful.
It's inside, and like you can get like a 96-ounce pour in like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right. My son got it, and like we were all getting all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, you got it, dude. You got it. Oh my
we got
god!
pictures of it.
His son is off screen, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and it's like.
It's amazing.
The thing is, like, you might want to try the beer before you get a 96-ounce.
That's a lot of beer to consume.
Yeah.
What kind of beer will they put in a 96-ounce glass?
Hopefully not a barrel aged.
Oh God!
Whatever you whatever you want. And these were strong. Like I'm like, all right, I got to walk around this island and be like an adult because I don't want to get arrested in a foreign country, right? I don't want to start an international incident. And, they're drinking like high alcohol, like going
12.
It's and people
12.
like, it's like, let's tone it down a little bit. Let's, when in Rome, right? So you don't want to create an international incident. Right?
Oh, of course not. Who'd want to do that, Costas?
So, you gotta tone it down a little bit. Stay. Oh,
thank you, dear.
You didn't drink that one.
I didn't drink this one. I saved it for the show, Costas. So my next beer, guys, it comes to us from Smug Brewing, which is no longer a brewery. They have this lovely series for ALS, which is an awesome cause. They did what, the 4-8? Is it 4-8-12? What was it? 4-8?
I think it was what?
There's 4 of them.
6, 8.
4. So one was 4, which this isn't. One was 6, which this isn't. One was 8 alcohol by volume. This isn't. This is 12. So this is like, not only is this 12% alcohol by volume, but they no longer make this beer anymore.
I thought it was
my Greek friend gave it to me, and I brought it with me tonight to enjoy with you guys. So,
so
I thought it was a Tom Brady beer.
It's got pinstripes, so I mean, it could be like Yankees, right?
Yeah, it could be that with the pinstripe, but I hate the Yankees. Ugh.
Well,
Sorry to hear
Smug
that, my
was one
friend.
of the
Sorry to
first
hear that.
breweries- Say that again.
So I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, what? Are you a Yankees fan, Greg?
I sure am.
Oh.
See the one
Oh,
mistake.
see, when you told me you weren't a Steelers fan and a Patriots fan, I'm like, oh, this guy could be cool. This could be all right. And then,
I'm a Celtics fan, though. I saw in the intro you with the Celtics jersey on, so
Yeah,
we can agree there.
That's true. That's
and
the
a
Celtics
Bruins
are pretty
fan.
good.
I know
again,
last night was awful, but
there's a lot of your people out this way, so I kind of.
I'll tell you what. We're about the same age. You said you're 46, right? Before?
Yes, sir.
I'm 47. When I was growing up, what in New Bedford we had on cable, we had WPIX, which had the Yankees games.
Yeah.
So
I remember.
Little League, I played first base. So my favorite player was Don Mattingly. So obviously, I was a Yankees fan.
It was nothing, dude. I mean, I do hate the Yankees, but I mean, so many good ball players.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Over the years, Don Mattingly was probably like my entire childhood. All I heard was Don Mattingly.
The Red Sox had Carlos Quintana, so I wasn't going to root for him because he was terrible.
Yeah.
But the Yankees were terrible in my childhood. So I just want to not until I got to college did they end up into the juggernaut that they ended up being. So
1998, 99, they ended up. Yeah. Bastards. What are your thoughts on that? No, I'm not gonna ask you 2012, ALCS.
It wasn't games. I'll tell you right now, I feel like I jinxed them because I was working at TGI Fridays at the time, and I said to the guy there, I was like, I actually hope the Yankees lose this game because I'm off tomorrow and I'll get to watch them clinch tomorrow. And they never won another game. So
maybe it was you, dude. Maybe you were you broke the camel's back, so to say. But I'll tell you, if you did, dude. Cheers, thank you.
In 2003, I was at a bar in New Bedford for when Aaron Boone hit the home run. It was me, my dad was a Yankees fan.
I was a bouncer in a bar in Providence, near Providence College, and I wanted to throw a bottle off the television. I was so pissed off.
We had to run out of the bar and celebrate outside because we were like, it's time to go. Yeah, because the next day, I actually, me, my dad, and my brother got on a flight. We went down to Miami and saw Patriots Miami, and the Yankees went on to play the Marlins, but they were in New York for the first two games, so we weren't there at the same time. Yeah, I know. It would have been awesome to go to a Marlins because I'm sure that stadium never sold out in its life. So
I've been to a bunch of ballparks across the country. My top, honestly, is Yankee Stadium. Is hard to play there. It's just it's the new building. It's just an iconic. They're an iconic. I can't get away from it. They're just a massive. They did a lot.
The Yankees are to baseball what the Patriots are.
Don't even bring up the Patriots, dude. Nobody wants to talk about the Patriots. This guy's
the most winningest.
This guy's a Commanders fan, dude. He doesn't want to tell you. Think his football season, like mine, is over.
Mine's not.
Yeah, dude, you're a pink hat wearer.
Mine's not over.
You're a pink hat Patriots fan.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
You're cut off, pal.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna break out this Allagash haunted house and try it out. The Hoppy Dark Ale.
Which one is that again? The Dark Ale?
Yeah.
The Allagash.
A lot of good beers, dude. That's like on my bucket list for places I want to go to in Maine. That's
Allagash White is one of my favorites.
I love Allagash White. This is really, really good too. Yeah, it's got like a toasted type flavor though. It's a good winter beer.
Chugger?
I got this. I would say it's probably a chugger. I could chug this for sure.
Oh.
I got this for $1 at my the beer store I go to. So their whole thing is whenever they drop anything, they put the rest of the case on their dollar rack. So they always have like a variety of beers, and that's what I grab for my certified chug versus slow sipper that I do. I always grab them off that dollar rack. So
Wow. We just filmed an episode. We haven't released it yet. Outer Light.
Oh, yeah.
Down in Groton, Connecticut. And
nice.
They're owned by Gray Sale.
Yep.
We've filmed with, but technical issue, so we're still working on that.
We haven't. Yep.
Yeah. So, again, we went to Outer Light and we filmed with them. Great dudes down there.
Yeah,
awesome experience.
Cool.
It's in Groton, Connecticut, so they're right near the naval base or whatever, right by that area.
Mm-hmm.
And they create a beer specifically for every single sub that's commissioned. And then they have all of the sailors there, and all of the sailors get to sign a picture with the sub.
That's gonna be a great time, man.
Yeah, like it must be an awesome, amazing experience. These guys are so cool. We went there and we met so many guys that were in prior service, and we filmed with them. And then the bar manager was like oh, he was
a funny guy.
Oh my god, he was a ball breaker.
Ball buster for sure.
We walked in and Ed was looking up at the menu up on the screen or whatever, and was kind of squinting, and the guy's like, "Here, I got a menu for the old guys who can't see shit," and he handed him the menu. So it was awesome, right?
He's got jokes, this guy. Yeah,
it's
right.
great when you walk into a place and you're already getting your balls broken, right?
Oh, I love it.
You're gonna fit in. This is the place for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna offend.
I'm gonna come here after 4 beers, and I'm gonna go right back after this guy for sure.
Right. So we walked after we filmed the podcast, and we're sitting there and we're talking, and I'm looking at the menu, and the guy's like, I'm looking at the menu, and I'm like, this can't be right. And so I walked over to him, and I was like, so you're telling me that you've got a pumpkin beer and you've got a peach sour, and there's 4 16-ounce cans in a holder, and that a whole entire case was only $20.
Wow.
So only
what?
20
what?
It's like you were saying, your local place or whatever has a lot of off-season stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And off-season, October's really not that far. Like September, October is really not that far away from November and December, where why can you drink a pumpkin beer in October, but you can't drink it in December?
Exactly. Excellent point, Costa. So wheat beer is another one of these beers that are more in here in New England is more of a summertime beer, right?
Right.
So I traveled down to South Carolina, and I had this. Oh my god, I remember this beer. Same company, Edmunds Oust. They made a pineapple wheat beer.
Oh wow!
Oh, it was so good, so good. Like my blood sugar is probably like 340, but so damn good. Just seems like, and a local brewery here in Pawtucket, I think she released it last weekend. I asked her if she had any more left because I've been dying for it for like a month. Cranberry orange wheat, which in New England you don't see wheat beers really outside the fall because it's such an easy drinking summertime beer.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't mind drinking beers out of season. There's nothing wrong with having a heavy stout in like the summertime. What are your thoughts on that, Greg?
Yeah, no, I'll do a stout in the summertime. I'll do a Guinness. I'll do whatever.
All right, Guinness. Go on.
Please.
Guinness is like the McDonald's of South. Let's be honest. I'm Irish, and I'm proud of Guinness, but.
Would you rather me say a Murphy's? I'll do a Murphy's in the summer. I don't care.
Oh, I hate Murphy's. Good for you.
I don't know, because a stout, like maybe if it was a blonde stout, I think I could do a blonde stout in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Because you still get that flavor profile, those notes of a chocolate coffee stout. Like the first time I ever had one, I think it was down at the casino. They had a brewery there.
True.
And I was like, what? A blonde stout? I was like, I'd never heard of it. And I was like, this is blasphemy. Like, there's no such thing. Right. You're used to drinking, Guinness, Murphy. Like you used to drinking the imported Irish stouts, things like that.
Darkness. Yeah.
This can't be it. And then they pour it, and it's golden in color, and then you smell it, and I'm like, wow, it smells like a stout.
Mm-hmm.
You taste it; it tastes like a stout.
It's weird. It's weird.
But it looks like a blonde ale.
Yeah,
maybe some little haziness to it, but not like you would expect.
Totally throws you off for sure.
Any kind of like Irish stout, you wouldn't expect it, and it's like just
right. I I think it depends on the setting too. Like if you're inside, what's the season matter? You know what I mean? But if you're out in the sun, you're probably want something a little more crushable than,
Right.
you're not going to want to be drinking something heavy just because you're going to sweat it right out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a perfect example. You're drinking that Smug has been closed for quite some time now.
Yeah.
It's probably at least 6 months old. You'd have to look at the bottom of the can, I think.
The bottom of the can. No, there's no date on it, Costas.
Okay, so there's no date on it, but it's at least 6 months, half a year old, but it's still on this. I haven't had it, but I'm assuming is that still good?
Dude, I filled this glass up completely and I chugged it while you guys were conversating, and then I put the rest in there. And I've been sipping. It's still like bam, like wow, this hits me. But
well, I mean it's 12%.
It's 12%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not very many more beers that with not being barrel aged.
It's got that original tang to it. Like the 12% had a tang. Like oh,
Yeah.
It definitely
made you feel warm inside, right?
Holy shit!
Right.
Yeah, I definitely feel warm.
You feel the alcohol content for sure.
Oh, I taste the alcohol content like on my lips. So yeah, holy shit! But it's such a great brewery, Smug Brewing, and it's such a shame that these breweries closed down. I don't know. It's great to have them to appreciate.
Let me ask you a question. Now, do you have any beers that you are putting aside for like a special occasion?
Ooh.
Like, okay, so say like I got this here because I knew this guy loved it. So it's sitting off to the side and it's like, okay, it's a beer, right? You don't want it to go skunk. You don't want it to go bad. So I left it sitting in the refrigerator for the last 6 months until he's having a bad day and I bust it out. And it's like, it's one of those things. It's one of those things where you're like, okay, it's some kind of special occasion, or we need something, right? Something special, something unique, something different.
Right.
You're never ever gonna get that beer ever again. That's the last can you're ever gonna.
Right. That's it. It's going.
And
Forever.
I've done that with yellow belt or whatever.
Orange belt. Yeah.
Orange belt from Beer on
Earth. Yeah.
Beer on Earth. That place hasn't been around in a couple years now.
Like 2 years at least, yeah.
But that beer was still good. It wasn't bad, So I think that sometimes people
nothing's bad. Beer can't, whether you prefer it or not, it tends to change flavor to some degree.
Right.
But
does it change so drastically that you would actually even notice?
That didn't. That is very much like the original beer that I remember. However, the beer that you inspired with Providence Brewing was also closed. Their lemon meringue pie.
It's a seltzer.
It's not a beer. It's a seltzer. It had sat in my fridge for 3 months, and I cracked one a few weeks ago. And holy Lord, it was so much pungent, so much stronger, so much flavorful. Which I didn't expect.
I think a lot of that has to do with how it's handled. Like if it starts warm, goes cold, and stays cold the whole time, it can last a long time. But if you go warm, cold, warm, cold, very quickly, it's going to lose. I noticed that there was a beer distributor around here that I was going to, and some of their beer just tasted off. And I was like, "Did you guys move this?" They were like, "Well, the beer." The guys that deliver it, they have a cold truck, but they don't have room in their cooler for it. So they put it out on the floor, and then, at that point, it just tastes different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sits there in a storage room at 70, 80, 90 degrees or whatever.
Right.
How many days, weeks, months before it gets put into a refrigeration unit? And that cycle where you're going from hot to cold, hot to cold, hot to cold. Yeah, that's going to affect it definitely. But do you have anything that do you squirrel away anything that okay, this doesn't exist anymore, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to go hide it in a in a corner somewhere.
Right.
And every once in a while, I've had a shitty day, and you know what? I've earned it, so I'm going to crack this. I'm going to crack this open. I've had a terrible day. I'm never going to see this ever again, but you know what? God damn it, I deserve that beer, and I'm going to open it today, and I'm going to drink it today, and nobody's going to stop. Do you have anything?
I always keep one. I Kona Big Wave. That's my favorite beer.
Okay.
And
oh, really?
Exactly that reason. Yeah, Kona Big Wave is my favorite beer, and it's also my wife's favorite beer. We bond over that. So whenever either one of us are like, I need that Kona. Like I'll get an 18 pack, but I'll always save one just for a rainy day. I currently don't have any more, but the guys from Great American Beer sent me a 4-pack of their Hulkamania beers. So after he passed away, they put out a gold can. It was Hulkamania Forever can. And I saved one of them. Yeah, I saved one of them for a couple months until John Cena's last match. And then I cracked it open for that. So those are 2 times, Kona Big Wave, I always have at least one in the fridge. And then, that
I've seen it. I think I've had one at like a tasting or two, but I taste so many beers at beer tastings I couldn't.
What is it? Big Wave?
What's the style? What's it taste like?
It's a golden ale. I don't know if you ever had any of Kona's beers. They're a really good brewery out in Hawaii. They actually have a coffee porter that's delicious especially for this time of year.
Really?
But the Big Wave, the bar that me and my wife worked at where we met, they had it on tap. So we used to, after shift, we used to drink those all the time, and it's just become our favorite. Before they got it on tap, it was Yingling, but then we moved to the Kona Big Wave.
Dude, Yingling. I'm sorry, I know you were about to say something. Yingling. No. Let me just say something about Yingling. When they first came out, they were only in New York and Pennsylvania. I had a friend who got married, and he drove to New York and bought like 20 cases of it for his wedding, and that's what he started that. And they had Buddy Lights and it was so good.
It was different and unique.
Oh, it's delicious.
So delicious, so amazing. But then something happened. I think they opened maybe too many breweries. It seems like it's too mass produced now, and it lost the original flavor for me. I don't know. Do you feel the same way? Do you think anything of that? What are your thoughts?
It's actually been a while since I had a Yingling. I actually should go back to it. I had a Yingling Light, and I tried their Yingling Golden recently, which I enjoyed. But we're a lot closer to the original brewery, so I don't know. Maybe
that's true.
Maybe it's we're only. I think it's only about an hour and a half from here, maybe 2 hours. But I can see what you're saying though. Once they start mass producing, sometimes they start adjusting things.
They lose that original. They lose that original like passion. They lose that original flavor. We have a brewery that's big here in Rhode Island called Proclamation Ale Works. I've been going to Proclamation Ale Works for about 12 years now. Their first brewery was very tiny, very small, and it was in South Kingston, Rhode Island. And then they moved. They got big. Because they make good beer, and they moved to Warwick, which is a city. Well, you know Warwick?
Yeah, I know Warwick. Yeah.
So they moved to Warwick, much bigger facility down by the Aeropuerto. The beer was noticeably different for someone like myself who had their original beer, who had just slight differences. A lot of people say it attributed to the water. What are your thoughts on that, Greg? Have you ever experienced that anywhere, here, there, or everywhere?
Not with beer, but I'll tell you what, the bagels in New Jersey are the best I ever had, and that's something that they always say. It's all about the water. They say the water is different. The pizza and the bagels in New Jersey, it's just different. But with beer, no. I have seen the mass production take it down.
Right, it does. It really does. Yeah.
I just maybe they spend less on the hops or something. I don't know. like because they're buying a lot more, they're buying in bulk. Maybe the way that they're stored or whatnot, but yeah, I could see that. I could see that the mass production taking it down.
Ooh. This coffee costs?
That is an imperial stout with cinnamon buns.
Oh my
It's
god!
Santa Claus from Fat Orange Cat.
Oh, Fat Orange Cat.
Oh, wow.
That is a good brewer.
Yeah, the color on it looks like motor oil. I don't know if you can see it. Here we go. But you know what?
The darker the better.
I started off. That's my normal progression. I'll start off with lighter stuff.
Yep.
I'll core.
And you work your way up.
A sour, maybe a Hefeweizen. I'm working my way. It's foreplay, right? We start off with a little kissing, and then we're going a little sour, and now we're
a little handy with the sour. Now, you're full on it.
Now we're going with we started off with like a 5%, and now we're at a 9. So
where I start off with anal and go for the double bags right away.
The more I drink, the better you.
Oh, this is a family show, guys. No fault conversation.
I'm not that type of Greek. Sorry.
He's not that type of Greek. He says. Take a sip of this, dude. Question? Costas? Another question?
No. I'm about to sip a beer.
He's about to take a sip of my wheat beer. We're gonna watch him for a second. What do you think, Cos?
I like it. It's definitely crushable.
Oh
it reminds me. I mean no disrespect intended towards Port City, but it reminds me of a lighter version of Allagash White.
Yeah, honestly, okay. I got a light.
The clove that's in there.
It almost not Allagash. It's beautiful. I got a much lighter version of Blue Moon, but
Blue Moon doesn't have that spice to it, really.
Oh, I didn't pick up on the spice. It's light orange, but I don't know. Yeah, you probably know better than I do. This guy with his palate.
We also worked in the food and beverage industry our whole entire lives. So
I used to get done with my shift at Twins Pizza. Cheers, ding ding, and in North Providence, Rhode Island, and go to the bar. And I drink the Oktoberfest by Sam Adams, like one after another. Nice. Between four of us, a cook, and a couple pizza guys, and like a waiter, we killed a whole keg in like a matter of a month on shift drinks. I would have more than one shift drink, obviously, but oh my god, Sam Adams Oktoberfest,
love it.
Probably one of the best, honestly, for a well-made beer.
See, in my day, if the dishwasher quit on you, one guy loaded, one guy unloaded, one guy ran. Like after you clean your station and you close the kitchen down, and the manager's like, "I need you guys to close the dish room. The dishes are piled from the floor to the ceiling and from left to right. And it's like 2 hours worth of dishes after you just sweated your balls off, cooking for like 14 hours."
Yep.
I need you guys to close the kitchen down and close the dish pit down, but I'm going to be in the office running numbers. So there just happens to be 3, tall glasses sitting on the bar. So you just go back there, and one guy's loading. You're sitting there with these beers, and you just
tap number 7 at Gray Sale. Just saying.
Number 8.
It was number 8.
Number 8 is Captain. But you'd sit there, and we would, this is back in the day when you went into a restaurant and you had, "Welcome, sir. Would you like smoking or non-smoking?"
Oh, I remember those days.
Right? You want to sit in the smoking or the non-smoking area? Yeah. So everybody, we'd be sitting there with like 22, 24-ounce beer, and at that point, the manager doesn't want to see anything, doesn't hear anything, doesn't know anything. And you're sitting there, and like you're not going for the Bud Lights, you're going for like the premium top shelf,
the heavy Buddy Lights, yeah, for sure.
And then you'd be sitting there, one guy's loading the dishes in, one guy's taking them out, and the other guy's running them everywhere, putting everything away, and you'd have that dish pit cleaned out in like 30 to 45 minutes, everything done. But in that 30, 45 minutes, you'd probably have like 3 or 4 tall boys.
Oh.
Just hammering them. But that's my one of my many stories as far as like working in the restaurant industry.
I'll tell you, when I worked at
go ahead.
When I worked at TGI Fridays, we had this manager. He was about to quit. They used to have the glass case with all the expensive shit in there, the Louis the 13th, the expensive tequilas, the whatever.
Nice.
And he was about to quit, and he was like, "You guys want to just try all of these?" And we were like, "Of course we do." Like, so we got to try all of them, and I would have to say that most of them were disgusting. Like, you're paying $100 a shot for something that's, I don't know why you would pay $100 a shot when you can get a Jack Daniels or fucking Jim Beam for much better.
I totally agree with that statement. I think that there are so many different hard alcohols out there that because of their scarcity or the laws of supply and demand, like, oh my God, like I've had some, I'm a huge rum fan. I love rums, right? Sugar, more sugar, the better for me, right? So I've had some rums that, like, when I go on a cruise ship, you know, Monday might be like rum. Tuesday is going to be tequilas. Wednesday will be whiskey. You know, so I go down the menu and I try all the different things because on the cruise ship, a lot of it is free, or there might be like a $1 or $2 upcharge, right? So you know, so I'm like, all right, so I'm going to try Johnny Walker Blue for like $5. Sure, why not? Right?
Oh my God, yeah,
that's a steal.
I've had some stuff that's like, these are like $100 bottles, and you try it, and you're like, this $20 bottle, to me, in my opinion, tastes a lot better than this $100 bottle. So please explain to me why a $100 bottle tastes better than, like, why does a $20 taste better than 100? Why is it that the 100 is valued more?
The hangover the next day. That's the difference, I think. I
don't think so. I think it's a scarcity and the rarity.
I think it's just the marketing, you know.
Yeah,
exactly. Laws of supply and demand. I've had every single level of Johnny Walker all the way up to blue.
Yep.
And I would rather have green or gold.
Oh, I love gold. Oh my God.
Over blue.
Oh. Blue is very good. I have had blue. It is an acquired taste, and honestly, for me, that the discipline and be able to make alcohol, put in a barrel, and let it sit in the corner of a room for a fucking lifetime. It's magical.
No,
you might not ever see what it tastes like, and it's oh my God, it's perfect.
You have to put something in a barrel and know that I'm not going to touch this for 18 years.
Oh.
Right.
That's a discipline, dude.
I'm almost 50, so if I put something in a barrel right now, I'm not going to touch it till I'm 68.
Dude, if I put something in a barrel, I'm not going to touch it maybe for 18 days.
If you put something in a barrel, it won't last a week.
Crazy.
But anyways,
it's definitely a blessing. It's definitely a great. It's a great. It's all about the I don't know. It's all about all the flavor and all. It's fantastic.
I don't know. I would tend to just disagree because I don't think that, again, some of these things that are price point, the value on
all right. So wait, your son is sitting like 20 feet away from you to your right. How old is he?
22.
22. So for another 5 years, you take a barrel that when you're and you just keep it. You could.
I understand the discipline behind it, but
it's amazing.
If you put cat piss in a barrel, 5 years from now, it's still going to be cat piss.
It will be cat piss. Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be aged cat piss.
Yeah,
it's not going to
But it's not scotch. I don't know. It's just
you can take a shit in a box and stamp it guaranteed, but then all you get is a guaranteed piece of shit, right?
Happy boy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they do that a lot with red wine too. Like I've seen a bunch of things where it's like you can get a $5 bottle of red wine, and it's just as good as like a $50 bottle of red wine. It's all in like people rating it or whatnot, but it tastes just as good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Sure.
100%. It has to do with marketing.
So let me ask you. I'm gonna like switch gears for a second right before we wrap up here.
Yes, sir.
Reason to chug. So you're in Pittsburgh, right?
Yes,
You're
sir.
at like that cusp, that corner of like New York, Pennsylvania, Canada.
Yeah.
Canada's like right there. Canadian beers.
Ohio.
You see much of
We're
them?
close to Ohio.
And if you do, what's your favorite Canadian beer?
Canadian beer. Let me think about this for a minute. I mean, I
Really, because
love a
I do too.
I was a sucker
I'll
for
go
a Molson
I'll go
Ice when I was
first.
younger.
I'll go first. So you think about it. Molson Gold on draft in Canada is 100 times better anywhere here in the States. It's unbelievable. Or Triple X, but that was back in the day. In Canada only, of course, because it was much higher alcohol percentage by volume. But Canadians know how to make good beer. So mostly Golden, though, on draft in Canada would be my number one.
Yeah. Well, in New Bedford, we used to hit up some Molson Ices. I'll tell you that for sure, because we could get our hands on it, and it got us pretty messed up. But I like Labatt's.
Labatt's is good too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like a Labatt's Blue.
Came to mind was Molson.
Yeah, you forget about Labatt Blue and all that. Yeah, they make good beers too.
I'll tell you what I didn't like, and I did it for a certified chug versus slow sipper. Was a Moosehead. It did.
Right.
I don't know if it in transport it got messed up, but it was terrible. Somebody said on draft it's way better.
Which Moosehead out of? Is that out of Canada?
It's out of Canada. And somebody I posted when I did the chug of it, and I couldn't get through it on TikTok, and somebody from Canada was like, sometimes the bottles, they just don't travel well on draft. Right. It's amazing now. And I get that, sometimes it's a green bottle. Sometimes those don't,
Right. The sunshine hits
about
it.
The green bottles. Yeah. It's
our last guest actually talked about bringing Moosehead on a camping trip, the very same one that we go on. And
nice.
Moosehead was his choice for Umbagog, but Moosehead, it has its places, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I would say Labatt's Blue. I like a Labatt.
Labatt is. We've lost Labatt. You don't really see Labatt in the packaging stores here.
You don't really. I can't remember the last time I saw a Canadian beer in our region.
Right, Molson, like any of the Molson.
I probably have seen Molson, but it's usually in the same area as like Bud Lights, Natty Ice, all that stuff. So I'm kind of just filling one of these as I walk past or whatever, because I don't want to make eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, we used to be friends, but
it's nuts. Yeah. For sure.
I'm going over here to the craft section. Like this is my high school days, and I'm going over here to find the craft beer section because
the good beer here. My palate has developed past your beers for sure.
Yeah. Well, some of us never grow up, Costas. Some of us never grow up.
Listen, I might be turning 50 this year, but inside I'm still 16.
Oh my God. I am still 16, like sit at the bottom with the hose in my mouth and the guy jumping the 40 down the funnel. I'm definitely still that guy at heart.
Dude, for my 50th birthday, we need to get some 40 ounce of I don't know, like some
OE
Old English, like
Definitely.
some 45s.
Yeah.
And go to we need to go to the field and just sit. I mean, we'll probably get arrested.
Yeah. Probably the backyard would be better.
Go sit in the bleachers, drink your 40s. You'll be fine.
Right? Yeah. And
go to the 50-yard line at the North Providence Jets and say, "Oh, dude, that's classic. Classic for sure. We'll have to do that." Oh my God, Buddy's known for that shit. I chugged a 40 of Buddy Light in 30 seconds when I was 22. I want to go back to those years.
Yeah.
Or the shotguns. You scratch a little hole in the beer can until it breaks open, and then you're cracking it. Yeah.
I wasn't even that sophisticated. We would take 20. We would take the 2-liter Coke bottles and we would fill it up with whatever from the keg, and it would just get stuck under the seat of my 82 Plymouth Horizon.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, right. That's always a good road soda, if you will.
Yeah.
Or another fun trick was if you put your hands on the keg and you did like a handstand.
Oh, the keg stand. Yeah.
Oh, dude, the keg stand. Holy shit! I'm way too old to do a keg stand nowadays, but
you'd break a hip.
I would fall on my ass. I would definitely do it. I would definitely do a funnel.
I'd have to explain it
in New Bedford, we couldn't really afford kegs, so we had the beer ball stand we used to do. You remember the beer ball?
Beer balls were fun, yeah.
That's all.
I went to a private high school, so we had the kegs. But
nice.
I divert. Whatever.
I digress.
One last before we wrap up, Greg. So,
yes, sir.
You being from the Pittsburgh region, and Pittsburgh being in the playoffs, and the Washington Commanders not being in the playoffs, and my Miami Dolphins not being in the playoffs, they cost us. Well, he wears pink hats. He wears pink hats.
Fired the coach too.
Who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl? 1 and 2. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? For me, I think the NFC is more potent. But
I mean, the easy pick is the Rams, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks because I saw something today. I just saw this literally right before we went on that every time there's a new pope, the Seahawks have been in the Super Bowl. Okay. So the last 3 times that there was a new pope, the Seahawks made it to the Super Bowl. So let's go Seahawks.
This is a show. This is like a question for my paranormal show. Go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I'm going to go outside the box and go Jaguars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Jaguars. They have a sneaky defense, so that's a good choice. Costas, let's see, AFC, who's going to win?
Patriots and Rams.
Ooh.
Patriots win.
Rematch.
Oh, what a dick. I think
the third time they played.
May has been putting
in the Super Bowl, right?
Drake May has been winning against under 500 teams. I'm just saying.
Listen, we're gonna go on for another hour.
Listen, I had Drake May on my fantasy team, so I am not unhappy with Drake May.
Oh my God! He's good choice, dude.
Well, he was my backup, and I had Jaden Daniels from the Commanders. Jaden Daniels got hurt, so I got to play May the whole year, pretty much.
He sucked. Yeah, that sucks. That's too bad, man. They were so good last year, and they're so not good this year.
Well, you know what? Last year was so unsuspecting that we were due for a bad year, and we also our schedule was much harder this year than last year.
True.
So,
unlike the Patriots, who have all these teams that are under 500, and they're whipping the shit out of these under 500 teams. So hey, we got the second seed. I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and say Denver versus the LA Rams in the playoffs, and the LA Rams.
Is this a sports talk show?
Win the Super Bowl. I'm just dude. It's upcoming. It's upcoming. It's coming up.
Your Dolphins.
We fired our head coach today. That's all I needed. Kyle. Yeah. We fired Mike McDaniels.
I think
we're gonna get Johnny Harbaugh. That's that's all I care about, right?
All
right. Anyway, reason to chug, Greg. Is there any way people that are watching could find you and your beers that you like to chug on a regular basis?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, any of those. I throw up all my. Well, YouTube, I only put up the my certified chug versus slow sipper, which is my. Anytime I have a new beer, I try it out for the first time and I say whether it's chuggable or not. So I only put those on YouTube, and then everything else is on TikTok and Instagram. You can find them there.
All right.
Are you on Facebook as well, or any?
You know what? I don't even think about Facebook because the Instagram, it automatically goes to Facebook. It just posts it automatically. But I do have a Facebook as well. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So hold
on.
Of course, there's one more question.
Let me interject. So for those of us who might be watching or following, there's the Rhode Island Real Ale Festival going on this Saturday, I believe, at the Guild in Pawtucket. If I'm wrong,
Riff Raff.
Yeah, Riff Raff, as we call it, right? So the Riff Raff is going on, I believe, this Saturday, and I believe it's at the Guild.
It's at the Guild, yeah.
At the Guild in Pawtucket.
In the bucket.
In the bucket. And then you can see all three dudes along with the.
Oh God, that's gonna be a shit show. Great time.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was.
What we get with Beaver Lips, Mackenzie? What are we gonna be with Beaver Lips?
We're gonna be with my brother-in-law, who's his alter ego is Beaver Lips Mackenzie.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be at the Rhode Island Craft Beer Festival. The name I might be incorrect on the naming of that, but January 31st. It's a Saturday. We're gonna be at the first session of the Rhode Island Craft Beer Brewery Festival. That's going to be happening again on January 31st. There's 2 sessions. We will be at the first session.
Buddy's going to try every single beer at that. Every single beer.
If you haven't tried it, come check it out. All of the local craft breweries will be there, along with some of the regional ones, along with some of our favorites. They've got Piggy Candy coming back this year.
Oh, they got Piggy Candy.
Piggy Candy is coming back. Oh,
dude, that's tremendous.
There's so many different
bacon
things.
jerky deliciousness.
Oh yeah, like who doesn't like candy bacon?
But
the list keeps growing exponentially every year. It gets bigger and bigger. There's so many things besides just beer to try. They also have. I know that the first session is sold out. I think the second session still has tickets available.
And we're gonna meet you and Etta. We're gonna be in Beaver Lips. We're gonna be at the first session.
The 4 horsemen are going to be at the first session of the Rhode Island Beer Fest.
Beaver Lips. Okay, sounds good. So guys, check out all that.
Check us out. Come say hi.
Come say hi. Find Buddy in the crowd drinking all the beers. Find courses like hyper analyzing every beer that he drinks. Come find us. Come and talk beer. We'll be filming. We'll be doing live shit. We'll be having a good time. We'll be drinking beers. So, for a reason to drink, Greg, for Costa St. Louis. Shit.
Reason to chug.
Close enough, buddy. Close enough.
Reason to chug. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Find him on Instagram.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Glasses, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.
For Costa St. Louis, the Greek. Live from the foothills of Mount Olympus. This has been me, Buddy Thayer. This has been the Three Dudes Brews.
Cheers, Greg.
The last call.
Cheers.
Drink good beers, guys. Woo! From a live studio audience.